All right, what's going on? Chris here from Chris Gates Fitness. Today I want to walk you through a few different drills that you can do if ankle mobility is an issue for you. So occasionally I'll work with clients who really find themselves limited in the amount of mobility they have in their ankles, and that impacts a lot of the lower body training that we want to do. And so I'll typically run them through some of these exercises, as these could be a good first start to just loosening that joint up and typically helping you perform better and better over time. And I would say even if you don't have specific ankle mobility issues, some of these are really great to do just as part of your warm-up for any type of lower body training day. And I also have other lower body warm-up routines that I have linked in the description, so after you watch this video, you could check those out if you want more ideas. But let's get into the drills, and the first one we're gonna do is simple ankle circles. So what I like to do is actually set up for this sitting on the ground, and I like to put my ankle on top of my knee in front of me. And what I'll actually do is rotate my ankle like this, okay? So I'll typically start with counterclockwise rotations, do about 10 of them in one direction. When I'm done with those 10, then I'll do 10 in the other direction. And you know, if you do this and you feel like that has been helpful and you want to repeat it and do 10 more the other way, 10 more the other way, then absolutely by all means go for it. This is not super taxing. What this is supposed to do is just loosen up the ankle joint a little bit, get a little bit of blood flow in there so that you're priming the ankle to move in whatever you're about to do. So it's a great warm up to a warm up, or warm up to more mobility routines that you're going to do. After doing those ankle circles, the next thing I would recommend you do is a ankle wall stretch. This is also going to stretch out your calf. So what I want you to do, I'm going to do it here on my squat rack, but let's just pretend that this pole is a flat wall, okay? And what I want you to do is elevate your toes and place them against the wall, or in this case, I'm placing my toes on the pole here for my squat rack, and you're gonna have your heel in the ground at the bottom, right? So just getting into this position, you may start to feel a little bit of a stretch in your calf, but what I want you to do is from this position, slowly lean your body in towards the wall. And you'll notice the more you lean your body in towards the wall, the more you'll feel a stretch from your calf down into your Achilles and your ankle. And when you feel a light stretch all the way down through the bottom of your leg, through your calf into your ankle, I want you to stop at that point, and I want you to hold a stretch in this position for at least 30 seconds. I've found a lot of times with ankle stuff and with calf tightness, these longer static stretches are what can be the most effective when you do it consistently over a long period of time. So holding in this position for 30 seconds, 45 seconds, 60 seconds. I think, when you do that repeatedly, it helps just to kind of teach that calf muscle to lengthen itself, and it helps loosen up that whole area so that you can more naturally just move comfortably. So this is where I want you to go. You'll do the ankle circles, and then you'll come in here and do some of these wall stretches. Do at least one on each side if it feels good. Like I said with the ankle circles, you could do another static stretch if you want to, but let's make sure we're doing some of these to stretch out that area. All right, and now the final stretch that I have for you here for improving your ankle mobility is gonna be a kneeling ankle stretch. So what I want you to do is set up with one knee into the ground with your leg back behind you, and I want you to take that other leg and put your foot down so that you have your knee at about a 90-degree angle here. See, so I have my front leg at a 90-degree angle, my back leg is at a 90-degree angle as well. And from this position, what I want you to think about doing is slowly leaning forward on this front leg and seeing how far you can get forward while keeping this heel on the ground, okay? And if you get to a point where that heel starts to come up, I want you to come back into this position, and I want you to hold here, okay? This is once again going to be something where you may feel a stretch along the calf and into your ankle. And this is really one of the biggest tests we have for ankle mobility. You may have done the test along the wall where you're seeing how close you can get your knee to the wall to see the range of motion that you have in your ankle. So this is a good one to test that out. And then when you get to that point where you can't hold your heel down anymore, I want you to hold in that position and really feel the stretch through the back of your leg here to once again kind of teach your body to be a bit more lengthened in this position, and that'll hopefully open up your ankles a bit. So give these a try. I hope this was helpful, and if it was, make sure you subscribe for more fitness videos just like this. Thanks so much for watching.